Hello, and once again, this is a video tutorial for Metal Gear Solid 4, The Boss Extreme, and Evac 2. Thanks for being so patient while you waited for me to get my capture device. Hopefully this will look a little better than my previous means of recording, which was through my camcorder. But let's go ahead and get started here, and not beat around the bush. After defeating Laughing Octopus, you'll find yourself here. What you want to do is go ahead and just equip your tranquilizer gun, and just go ahead and head straight around the corner here. Um, Once you get past the corner, you'll come up to another split fork in the road, I guess you could say, which you want to take the left-hand side, which will take you around the boxes and across a bridge. Once you get to the end of the bridge, you want to hang a right, staying close to the edge because there's an enemy to the left, but if you stay close to the edge, he shouldn't see you, so you should just be able to run right by here without any problems. Around this point, there will be a guy laying down at a sniping location, which you can just get a quick headshot on. The reason you use a tranquilizer gun is so that you can make them fall asleep, whereas if you used a solar gun, it would knock them out, and once they woke back up, then they would be in a caution phase, which would call for more reinforcements. But here, you want to go ahead and lay down low, because there's going to be an enemy soldier around the corner here as well. He may see you, but go ahead and just ignore that and try to take him out. Excuse me for my bad shots, because it's been about 2 months since I've played the game, so I'm a little rusty. But after you take him out, just go around the corner and head straight down the middle, where you'll come down to the river here. Once you pass the river, remain straight, heading up the pathway here. Once you come up to the end of this little pathway, you'll see a frog unit to your left-hand side, kneeling down, at which you can just try to get a headshot from the back of her head, knocking her out. After doing so, run by her, and you want to take this little path up into the valley here. At this point, right around towards the middle of this area here, you want to start walking slowly, because right around the corner to your left is an enemy frog unit. But once you walk past this little point here, and you get into the sunlight, you can go ahead and run around the corner to encounter another enemy. He'll be kneeling down a stump, which you can just get a quick headshot on him. Be careful once you knock him out not to run into the center, because he planted a landmine there, if you don't recall. But just stick close to the wall here as you take a right, and you'll head up around the pathway up here into an underpass. And once you get to the top of here, you take a right, and then there'll be an enemy soldier down the very middle. Just take him out. And you want to head straight. There should be a little pathway open here. Once you are through here, hang a left, and then a right, right after this corner here, and then you'll be in the next area. Now this part here is when Drebin is driving you around the camp area. This can be a little difficult at times because you can't kill anybody here either. Even the people in the little mech suits that are at the two front doors there, you can't take out, since they're live people in there, and it would count towards you as a kill. But basically, what you just want to do here is find a position where you can lay down for a while. Laying down will help you avoid enemy fire. That way you don't take as much damage as you normally would, and also if you do take damage, you'll also get some health back at the time being. Basically, every so often you'll get enemy soldiers that will climb above, or excuse me, climb on top of the APC here, which you just use simple CQC to knock them off. If they fall off, don't worry about it, it's not going to kill them or anything, it just knocks them out. Or you can just give them a quick knockout like that there. After this, after a little while, like I said, just keep laying down. But after a little while, Drebin will take off into the next section, which is about to happen here. And into this next section, you're going to run into the Gecko. You can go ahead and kill them since they're unmanned. It's not going to count towards you as a kill. One thing you really want to be careful to, though, is while you're shooting in front, enemy soldiers tend to climb the front of it at times, and you can accidentally shoot them, which would count as a kill. then you would have to start this entire segment over. So just watch out for that every so often. Just make sure you don't want to hit anybody. Every so often you want to get off the gun, like you see here, and check behind you to make sure nobody's attacking you. And if anybody gets on board, you can just knock them off really fast, like. But again, just keep shooting the gecko, clear a path, and after a while, this section will be easy to overcome. I just edited a lot of parts out because it takes a while to get rid of all the geckos, so I just edited that little part out for you. Once you get past that, just don't shoot anybody, just run them over, and move to the next section here. Once you come in this section, you run into the enemy APC, which you cannot destroy because there are people inside of it. And if you do that, then it will count to you as a kill. As soon as you lock onto the doors, or as soon as you see them, you can shoot the barrels on the sides if you want, like you see me do here. But just keep unloading on the doors. It takes a while for them to break. If the APC gets in front of you, cease firing, as you'll see me here do for a quick second, because you don't want to take any chances if it's so happening, just blowing up the APC by accident. But after a while, the doors will break open, and then you'll go into the next sections, which you'll see here. Coming through this section, you'll come around the corner up ahead. You can start firing early if you want to. It's really no big deal. You'll run into some geckos that will hop down from over the hillsides and the mountains, trying to stop you. And you just take them out, simple as it was before, no big deal. Around this point, the other APC should show up and try to ram you off the road, which just ignored once again, because up here it'll trigger a little in-game cinematic scene where Drebin will just knock it off the road. I went and left it in here because it's cool. It's fun to watch. Afterwards here though, when he runs it off the road, and you start heading toward your destination again, we get more gecko, which will be the final segment here. You can just go ahead and just start shooting them, getting them out of your way. He'll run them over if he has to, so no big deal. And once you start around this corner, they'll start running after you, or you can just turn the gun around behind you and just start unloading them. You can shoot their legs if you want to try to knock them down, but just shoot the bodies and destroy them the easiest way. After a while though, you'll get to this section here. Go ahead and skip all the cutscenes that you'll run into so you can save time. Starting off here, you want to first equip like an automatic gun like your M4 Custom, for example, because you'll need that here towards the end of this little segment. But take a left here down towards this little alley. I find it the easiest way. You're out of harm's way. You really don't run into anything that could hurt you. Towards the end here, a gecko will come around the corner, but it's not going to be able to hit you or anything, so just run around it. Afterwards, run into the streets. The gecko in the center there, just ignore him. He really doesn't hurt you. He kind of just stands there and does nothing. But when you get to here, pull out your M4 and just start firing at this gecko's leg. If you try to run after it, or run into it afterwards, he'll just kick you and kill you. But that's the end of this tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I should start Act 3 here pretty soon, so just keep an eye open for it. And once again, comment my videos and let me know what you think about them, rate them, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot, guys.